What's good, people? I got for you a special treat today. That's right, I'm flexing. I now have my second bottle of a brand that apparently is super expensive. It's called Bodicea the Victorious, and this fragrance is called Bodacious. Is it bodacious? I don't know, the presentation looks pretty bodacious. It's actually my scent of the day. One thing I want to talk about is how people are getting the misconception that Bodicea the Victorious is this super expensive brand. That all these bottles are like $1,000, and that mainly comes from the fake it till you make it fragrance reviewers here on YouTube. Some will sit there with a wall full of these fragrances behind them, and their audience will be in the comment section or even other people's comment section. Oh, he's super rich. He's got tons of Bodicea the Victorious fragrances. Guys, it's all fake it till you make it. These fragrances, this one was expensive, but it's from the Sapphire line of Bodicea the Victorious. I'll show you the website. These fragrances retail at a high price, just like every other, expensive niche brand. These bottles, this one comes from the expensive Sapphire line. That's why I paid a little more for it. But most of these bottles, that wall that you see behind people, there are some that were even under $200. And it's just amazing how nobody, reaches out to them and say, hey guys, a lot of these aren't very expensive. But hey, why be honest with your audience and help them discover new things and new lines of fragrances when you can just keep up the appearance of being some type of CEO or some type of boss, some type of big baller? This is my second fragrance of the line, and I gotta say, so far, I'm pretty impressed with it. I don't recommend you guys spending that ridiculous amount that they ask for, like the Sapphire line or for the other lines. I've seen fragrances in the Sapphire line go under $500. That's even expensive, but certainly not the $1,000 that they command, directly from their website or at retailers. But just try to think of them as another Parfums de Marly and just go for the regular line, because I've smelled those $1,000 fragrances. Well, I like a couple of them. I'm not spending $1,000. If I had $1 billion, I wouldn't buy one of those fragrances for $1,000. But this is good. Bodacious, I'm wearing it right now. It's my scent of the day. And I've worn it a few times, not a huge dent in it. But let me just start off with this. As I trash Mind Games fragrances, a lot of the fanboys who, they're just sycophants of their favorite YouTuber. You gotta try French Defense. You gotta try French Defense. And I tried it, and it was very meh. But the way the YouTubers describe it, it's some amazing fragrance. Let me just say this. This fragrance here that I'm wearing is everything they're describing and pretending French Defense is. It's a beautiful cherry. There's some cognac in it. There's some almond in it. I'm smelling it right now. I'll go over the notes. I'll probably post them up somewhere over here. Nice tobacco, amber, vanilla, nice musk. There's a little bit of complexity to it, and I like it very much. It just smells good. It leaves a very nice scent trail. So I was preparing for this video. I left one room into another and had to go back to it, and I could smell the scent trail it left behind. It's very classy. It's not like these bathtub perfumers that just like up the oil concentration to claim 12 hours, 12-hour performance. It's very airy. It's very clean. I don't know who perfumed this. I should probably look that up. But they did a very nice job. I very much like this. I can't remember the exact price I paid for it. I bought it for $200 from somewhere, and my package got lost somewhere in transit, so they refunded me, and I just went with another retailer that I trust more, and I think I paid about $260 for it. At that price point, this is going to be one of the few fragrances where I can present it to you guys and not babble on about it's overpriced, how much is it overpriced. I think I got my money's worth out of this one. Projects very nice. Very clean projection. Filling a room without choking people out. Performs very well. I've worn it a couple times to work, and I got a full day's work out of it. It ultimately wouldn't matter. I'm getting a slight bit of powderiness right now. And maybe even a little bit of floral, like some jasmine and some rose. It's quite nice. There's a little bit of wood in the background, a little bit of sandalwood. There's so many notes. I really can't memorize them all. I'm just trying to tell you what I smell. But the main stars in here are going to be the tobacco, the cognac, the vanilla, the amber. It's a beautiful fragrance. The cherry. I don't know what's up with these notes. This note of cherry people are using. In mind games, they call it a dark cherry. It smells like a very bright cherry. In Tom Ford's smoked cherry or cherry smoke, whatever that's called, they call it a tart cherry. I found it to be a dark cherry. Banana Republic had some fragrance called cherry and amber. I think it smelled like cherry shampoo. It's all cherry. It's all cherry. We're popping cherries. This is going to be one of those brands that have an insanely high price tag, probably for no reason other than that they can get away with it. And they kind of got some people, like me, kind of by the nuts, because I'm very interested in what else this house has to offer. But the $1,000 price tag crap, I'll wait till it hits discounters. But yeah, this very nice, slightly complex, sweet, slightly boozy, tobacco-y fragrance. I'm going to have to give this 9 out of 10. I'm not always the contrarian. I just call a ball and a strike a strike. And fortunately for me, and unfortunately for my wallet, this is why I was just trying to hold back on getting these Bodicias, because like I told somebody else, once I get one, then I'll get two, then I'll have the wall. But yeah, for this line, you never know what you're going to get, because I smelled some kind of... so you might want to start sampling these if you're interested in this. Or there's another channel. I hate hyping channels, because as soon as you give them any kind of push, any kind of rub, you say something, they'll turn your back on you. But if you really want to dig deeper into this house and with somebody that knows way more about it than me, there's some dude calling himself Food and Fragrances. He has the whole wall, the wall behind him, but he doesn't pretend like he's super rich. That's where one of the places I found out that most of these weren't super expensive. But hey, that's just my take on it. If you've tried these or know more than me about it, go ahead and leave a comment in the comment section for the, I don't know, these are perceived to be very expensive fragrances, so I'm expecting about 130 of you to actually watch this video, but the very few of you that are here and you know anything about these fragrances, go ahead and share your knowledge about them in the comment section. Help me out, help each other out in the comment section. This comment section, although you're free to do it, isn't for you to cry and piss and moan about stuff. You guys should really be helping each other and sharing your opinions. But if you want to piss and moan about it, go ahead. Sometimes me and my friends read your stupid comments. We laugh at them. We laugh at you. Thank you guys for watching.